Yes, definitely last, but definitely not least. So this will run for the next 20 minutes, and then we'll have the exhibition running if you want to catch up with any of the sponsors. And then for those that have the blue stickers, I think all the blue stickers have been distributed now. So we'll meet down in the lobby at 6:30 to catch the coaches to go, whoa, you okay? Oh no, we nearly lost him there.
Dangerous. So who's wandered off with the adapter? Has Matthew got the adapter?
Yeah,
oh.
Just hang on a sec. We'll borrow yours. This is
You're
Matthew's. Remember, this is Matthew's.
Right. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
And just one other thing, we'll have another M-poll coming out. It won't be by SMS. This will be by push notification to the app. So it's only going to be the TADS app users that will get that M-poll. Okay? And with that, hopefully, there you go. Over to you, James.
There we go. Okay, well, we're just going to take about 5 minutes, well, probably a bit more if Arthur's got anything to do with it, to tell you about what's going to happen tomorrow before lunch. We're going to do the next iteration of our big, dangerous demo. We've got 100 minutes to do it. We've got about, well, 6 main lumps to it, but it's going to be multi-threaded. We've got 14 partners, now 15, because we've just agreed that we're going to build in a little bit of matrix in there just to make it even more fun. And we're going to, well, if half of it works, it's going to be brilliant. But before I do my little spiel, I'll just hand over to Paul, who will just recap how this all started. So, there we go.
Thank you.
Does that work?
Yes. Okay. Thanks, James. So, just to give a bit of a history, this first kicked off at TADHack in June 2014. And at the hack, combination of Canonical with the Juju platform, the guys from Ubuntu, Telestax with their Restcomm platform, and Metaswitch with Clearwater, we put together a hack showing how you could build an IMS in minutes. And there's the link there. Did a demo. Alan very kindly narrated the demo, did a good job of it. So that was the basis and where it all kicked off. So we took it from there to last TADSummit, Istanbul, November last year, and we added Truphone. Truphone came and provided the mobile network, the core infrastructure, the mobile numbers, and we put together an IVR polling demo. This was running on Amazon Web Services. It was the same combination of Metaswitch with Project Clearwater, Canonical with the Juju platform, Telestax with Restcomm, and then integrating into the Truphone network. And this shows you the network infrastructure. We had a IVR application running on top of Telestax, which is just a voice server you just dialed in. And we're going to have a demo tomorrow where you can just dial in and you just interacted. The one we had last year, you just had to answer a few questions and you got beer tokens courtesy of Truphone, which was very successful. So I'll hand it back to James now and he can tell you a bit more about what we're doing this year.
Well, yeah, I'm going to cheat because I'm just going to hand it over to Arthur, who's going to tell you a bit about the core of this, which is the underlying cloud-based infrastructure.
Yeah. Hello. All right. So, hi, I'm Arthur Tylock. I am with Canonical, company behind developing and supporting Ubuntu, the most popular operating system in the cloud. Most of the services is running on Ubuntu. So we are working with our partners on those demos and all those services. So behind all those services and demos you will see tomorrow, there is
not all of them, most,
except one, which will join us soon. We have a Juju as a common way to model and deploy services. So how we look at this is when you look at the need for a new service, there's usually some problem and some use case you build from the business perspective to define the solution, and then you model and build a solution reusing other services or applications. So there's a similar, when you look at the developers, and we have some problem with slides. Okay, they're completely...
Is it not locked it up?
Yeah.
Just press the button.
Anyway, when you look at the developers, how they model services, they also look at this from this perspective. So when you look at the group of the developers working on the new concept, they usually next to the whiteboard drawing those concept of various functions you need to implement the service. And that's what we also did with Juju. So we provide a live model for service developers, for developers to abstract the functionality and services and deploy them on various machines. And this could be a virtual machine, containers, bare metal machines, and there will be more examples tomorrow. And those services deployed and connected will let you to continue this and create another iteration of the services and maintain this live model. So more will be tomorrow when we will demonstrate various services deployed on Amazon, on containers, on Docker. This will be, I think, very interesting to see how easy it is to deploy this model and then consume this service very quickly. And again, the basic concept behind the services we are implementing or we have implemented also for tomorrow's demos is a concept of service and relation between those. And in our case, you will see some example of the IMS, SDP, billing, and other telco functionality deploy.
That's where you...
I think my deck is okay. It's completely mixed.
I think you're done.
Yeah. So there is more for you
more
tomorrow.
Yeah, bearing in mind this is just a teaser. Thank you for that, Utter.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more detail of what we're going to do. We're going to have all these building blocks in there and more. We've arranged it into a number of danger zones, and this is roughly what we're going to do. There's going to be the beginning-y bit with all these people involved. One of the central threads that's going to run right the way through the entire demo is going to be a scalability module. And what we're going to do there is we're going to gradually wind up traffic in the background to force the infrastructure to rescale, refactor, load balance across all of the components. And that'll be quite interesting because we haven't actually done that before. We're going to see how big we can get by the end of the demo. We're hoping for somewhere between 50,000 and 100,000 calls, but we'll see where we get to. So that's danger zone number 1. Danger zone number 2 is all about building telco infrastructure using containers, and our Russian friends from DataArt are going to help us with that. That's going to be a huge amount of fun. And by the way, all the way through this, you will be required to interact with it, and so you can play with the demo. It's live, it's real. Bring your cell phones. Danger zone number 3, we'll add real-time billing to this. And again, we're going to be generating real-time events, SMS-based, voice call-based as well. And we'll be able to watch those events trickling down into the billing system in, well, not quite real-time, but very near real-time. Danger zone number 4. Yes, it's our good friend Jean Darul, who is a dangerous person in himself, going to be demonstrating how it all drops into Docker and LXD, that sort of thing. He is a dangerous person, even more dangerous than me. Danger zone number 5, widget to call. So this is going to be our French friends from Happy Days are going to have a a conference bridge, but will be a conference bridge that you can join. And it's going to be initiated with an SMS message. I don't want to spoil too much, but by the magic of Appy Days, you'll all be joined together on a conference call. Danger zone number 6. This is particularly dangerous because this is the bit that's not containerized yet. This is the gorilla in the room. It's Doug again. And we're going to be demonstrating WebRTC bits and pieces, but in particular on mobile platforms. And those of you who do WebRTC know how difficult it is to run WebRTC on a mobile platform, particularly on an iPhone. So we'll be showing that. That's reasonably dangerous in itself. We've got a few other bits and pieces thrown in there, like Matthew and his matrix stuff, and a few other people in there too. Too numerous to mention. And what's the final thing I was going to say? And yeah, at the end, we'll then collapse the whole thing back down on itself, turn off all the traffic, and watch it go back to its start state again. And then at the end of that, hopefully we'll be able to calculate the cost of running the infrastructure for all those calls, which I think you'll be surprised with. It's going to be surprisingly small, I hope. So that's it. This will take, that's it from me. We'll do the full demo tomorrow morning just before lunch.
That's right. Excellent. Thank you so much, James. And just to mention that we have 2 other work streams running in parallel. I know James thinks you're all going to be at his. But we have work stream number 4, which is going to be on disruptive developers. So we're going to see some excellent presentations there on developers using telecom app capabilities to disrupt quite a few different businesses. And we will be continuing the work stream on telcos making a difference, where again we're going to hear from a number of service providers in what they're doing in again disrupting and using telecom app capabilities to deliver new services. So that wraps up all we're going to do today. So thanks to all the presenters, thanks to all the team on the AV, on video, to Karen and Megan for all their hard work in getting us all registered in. We now take a break. Exhibition's open through till 6:30. Be downstairs if you've got a blue sticker on your badge, and we'll go and grab the buses to go down to Cafe Lusso. So thanks again, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow, where the topic tables will start at 8 a.m. Thanks a lot.